Welcome to Poetry Palace TV. I am Tom Beal, and this is my Diary of a Poet series. Episode 9. The intent of this show is to read Volume 18, Internal Revolutions, poems I've been writing to my late wife since February 2020. Unfortunately, I have not yet been able to read them in a composed manner. It was suggested that I simply start from the beginning so that I may get used to the idea slowly and add a bit more time to my process before actually trying to read those poems to you. If you would like to read along at another pace, the series is available to read for free at poetrypalacegiftshop.com. The producer of this show, as well as other fans, believe the verse in her volume is quite helpful for those who have lost a spouse, and if you know someone who you feel might be helped, please suggest they check it out. In this episode, we are continuing with reading Volume 2, A Month with Marie. Number 136. For years I was shredded by the ires of life's way. Now memories and amazement that I could harbor such disarray. With you I find the values that troubled thought can bring. The art of interpretation, tribulation has a new ring. I await wondrous retchings that life can condone on me, and treasure the birth of each new vision that was born to set me free. February 86, number 138. Sometimes the words are too rugged, times when my heart is too raw. Feelings grow fierce in the aura, spreading like fire on scorched straw. My pen then anxious with angers, the world but the dust that it is. But I soothe myself covering page, till he soothes that which is his. Then I step into the background and watch whatever is written, and be happy that this storm is over, and try hard not to harbor regret. I am thankful for the pedestals, for in their lifting, I have found the strength that my ires have caused me to forget. Still learning how to read my poetry, I guess. Number 139. Sometimes you are so close that I can feel you breathing. Sometimes your eyes are so full, I have to cry. Sometimes during a pause, I can hear your heart breathing. Then deep within memory's passage, I also die. Sometimes you are so distant, and I know the comfort there, but that does not make it easy to stand by. The times that focus is clouded, all but inside turns bare. Distant like our silent soul, in warmth I fly. Sometimes in intimate instants, there is such heat in your smile. Then awkwardly and lost for word, I wave goodbye. Sometimes I want to be near. I stand so patiently and file. Are there times you are angry because I try? Number 140. I reach, but it is so far. I call, you have just gone. A twinkle, as if a star, so silent I whisper a wish. February 86, number 141. Being lonely when no one is there is a feeling accustomed by me, but lonely for someone so near, a cell to which you hold the key. I know you ask not this condition, therefore the sentencing mine. I wait the fruits of your friendship, as wedding guests do the wine. Number 142. Multitudes of people, new masses fill each day. Managing eons of thought, new knowledge in each word they say. Chances of acquaintance, I leap like a lion upon. Articles of memorabilia, in memory to those who are gone. Wonderful word exchanges, journals of fabulous friends. The fire that now arranges the time so tediously tends, filling now my every hour, yet free of all to confess. Though I hold these hungry desires, not once have I wanted you less. February 86, number 143. This month, obnoxiously quick, has fleeted so swiftly by. Unsaid, my exact meanings, desperately dwindling, I try. I cannot guess, however, that which your heart's armor hides, and to walk when my heart lunges with leaping strides. In 1,000 words, in 1,000 views, could I make you believe? Will the right phrase come, the truth of my feelings to relieve? Number 144. Another candle lights the dark, another flickering flame, another halo's glow of hope, another, but not the same. This, alas, the answer to lone and echoed cry, and not, I know, my lady, because you did not try. Our lovely little world is touched by pain of death and life. Is there no utopia to cure such heartache strife? There is, my darling damsel, so frivolous and free, if only you would close your eyes and open ones that see. Number 145. In beckonings of unity, your pain was overviewed. In quakings of caution and hidden interlude, such secret defenses can only fray the course. Thus the line, less ignorantly I cause remorse. I look at this book and I cannot pretend, rewritten in one question, would you be my friend? In the universe of comfort, our own world of release, warmed by the sun of perception, fragranted by flowers of peace. So I ask you once more, still as patiently, could you toss your troubled worlds aside and come to it with me? 26 February, number 146. I no longer seek expression in fashionings of face, but in the splintered shades of blue where your feelings have found place. I no longer in desperation beg the comfort of your time, my soul in separation no longer chilled by rhyme. Your silence now relaxing, its terror distant past. And do I see acceptance that my feeling shown will last? 27 February, 1986. Number 147. Inside there was a wind that whistled, no, no, this cannot be happening again. Then it was covered instantly by the conscience of my mind, saying, you are such a selfish man. I had tremors in my soul, and my heart humbly said, maybe she is grief-stricken again, and echoed in rebuttal the conscience of my mind, saying, you are such a selfish man. My day was spent sleeping, then talking on the phone, and not till now did I think of you again, and I am completely engrossed by the conscience of my mind, shouting, you are such a selfish man. February 86. This month, number 149, this month has been easy, writing to my friend, but now fantastic frustration in bringing it to its end. What can I say? New feelings erupt within me. What can I do but keep my seat aside and see What is there left in this, the beginning stage? We have reread each paragraph. Now let us turn the page. End of the book. Number 150. Now I find I wrestle with the feelings of my past. Now I see the irony. They shall forever last. Now I see the pain they caused, that eyes to then were blind. And standing on your outside, I know inside my then mind. How could I convince you that these walls are of no use? That the knife of sudden stranger cuts no deeper than self-recluse? I know there is no way, I know there is no word, for then what ears received and heart was never heard. So I stand in open offer, playing the willing waiter's part, for just a glimpse of the whole, shown in traces of your heart. I finished that book February 1986, and I was editing for Just Scribbled Words and ready to go out there and tackle the world with my poetry. And I went back, and she was no longer working there, and I never heard from her again. And I feel kind of funny now, 60-year-old guy reading this poetry, but at the time, that was what I was. I had notebooks and I had pens on my collar, and I was out to write. And for some reason, it was extremely important. And I never actually figured out what the importance was. But I wrote again, and I wrote more, and I took 10 years off. And I came back with another fire, and I wrote again and wrote more and took time off. And now I'm trying to put it on TV, and I realize that some of the things I can't put on the show because they have the wrong words in them. You know, the day I found out Stephen Hawking's passed, I wrote a poem in memory of him. And it happened to have a quote from a movie where he smashed into a large fish tank, I think it was, full of bees, and he was swearing. And I can't read that poem. And it's, in a way, it's a little sad. But in a way, maybe if I tell you there's some stuff on the site that I can't read on TV, maybe you'll go check it out. Maybe you'll find something you really like, or read again something you heard here. There's also a history page of my adventures with poetry. And it's quite long and involved, and some people think it's a really good read. So if you would like, you can check it out. And I do appreciate you coming to watch another episode. Thank you very much. And I hope there was something that caught your ear. You know, please feel free to check out the website, and I hope to see you again next week.